So I saw this headline, and what's the first thing you think of when you see this Kelley Blue Book Resale Value Award and then you see a Tundra at the top? I will tell you, the first thing I thought to say was,
anything could happen when you're day drinking.
However, then I thought they're talking about resale value, not necessarily reliability. So it got me thinking, I want to compare all of these trucks' resale value, but how the heck am I going to do it? I need to find the original MSRP, the original sticker. And I thought if I could get the original window sticker for used Tundras and look at some of them on the used market, I can do just that. So then I thought, I could just use CarEdge's free vehicle window sticker. They are the sponsor of this video, but it actually is perfect for this purpose. I wanted to find, do these Tundras really only depreciate down to 58%, especially with their engine problems that they've had? So this is going to be a really cool test. I'm going to take 3 or 4 different models of Tundras, look at some GMCs and some Fords. This will be a fun one. We actually need a baseline. I want to look at the old Tundra, the 2021, before the body change, and I want to see what the value is of this car. So Felix, thanks for sending me this. $45,199 is what they're asking after dealer handling on this 2021 Tundra Platinum. So what we're going to do is come down here, grab the VIN. So we are going to head to the CarEdge website. I'll leave the link in the description below to make it easy. caredge.com/thecarguyonline2. And you paste your VIN. You will need to provide your email address to get this. Click Get Window Sticker, and bang, there we go. I mean, that is quick. There's really not a lot of fluff in the middle. This is actually a perfect example. You know, if you're considering buying a used car, I actually think this window sticker feature from CarEdge is really cool because you can see what the original vehicle was equipped with without having to hunt around for it. You don't have to rely on the dealer to get it for you. So it looks like this Tundra Platinum 2021 was $55,308 originally. That's the total MSRP on here. And they're asking $45,199. So that means this is 80%. It's retained 80% of its value after almost 5 years. So this is actually much better than what Kelley Blue Book projects. And I think the second gen Tundra is why their values are getting so skewed. Now, going back to what Kelley Blue Book says, these 10 vehicles will return an average of almost 58% to their owners. So they're saying that the Tundra is going to be worth 58% of its original MSRP value at the 5-year mark. So I'm curious, let's see if they're right. So let's see if we can find the sticker price on this. We got a 2022, 77,000 miles for $35,400. It is a limited, and it is just rear-wheel drive, not four-wheel drive. Now in this case, the original sticker price for this 2022 4x2 is $52,653. So if my math is correct, $35,400 is actually 67.23% of the original MSRP, and that is after basically 3 years of ownership. Maybe 4 if you say that this was sold maybe the previous model years. Let's do one more example with the limited. It's $35,799. This is a four-wheel drive. I kind of want to see what this comes in at. Same story. We're going to grab the VIN and bang, there we go. And this is kind of interesting. $52,345 for a four-wheel drive. So $35,799 is exactly 68.39% of the original MSRP. So we're 3 to 4 years in, and we're at about what Kelley Blue Book thought it would be. Okay, I think this example will be a little more favorable to the Tundra. 2022 SR5, 85,000 miles, $33,499, and we have a total MSRP of $49,158. So this 2022 SR5 at $33,499 is 68.14% of its original MSRP value at the 3 to 4 year mark. Actually, Kelley Blue Book, in this case, I was wrong at my initial assumption that these Tundras would just tank in value. Here's the standings so far. On to the next. All right, next up, we're going to check out this beautiful GMC 2022 GMC Sierra 1500 elevation, the dynamic blue metallic. It's so hot. Coming in at $38,745. So this is coming in at about $60,705 total cost. That's with the 5.3. So, you know, if we had the 2.7, it would be cheaper, probably quite a bit cheaper. It's probably going to be in the 50,000 range. This will at least give us some idea. So the GMC Sierra is coming in at 63.82% of the original MSRP value. So not terrible, but definitely not quite as high as the Tundra yet. All right, let's try one more for General Motors here. 2022 Sierra Elevation, 78,000 miles, $39,410. We'll grab the VIN Pop it in here. It looks like we are at $60,905 for this one. That's a little better comparison probably. Gonna be probably pretty close though. So this one specifically, if you didn't get anything else off the price here, is coming in at about 64.7% of the original MSRP. So not terrible. Again, trucks are kind of ruling the roost still. Here's the standings so far. On to the next. So what do we have with this F-150 that's gold certified 2022 XLT coming in at $29,000? So that Ford, that's the 5-liter Coyote in this as well. That Ford is coming in at $49,656 on the MSRP originally. And according to math, the Ford is holding about 58.4% of its original MSRP value. So actually, because of inflation and I think just how weird the market is now, the Fords are kind of on the upper end. So that's still pretty good. And I think that's just kind of the story with trucks. Here's the standings so far. On to the next. All right, the next contestant is the Nissan Titan 2022 Titan SV, 72,000 miles, 26,299. It is 4-wheel drive. So this Titan SV is coming in at 49,130. So this Titan specifically is coming in at 53.5% of its original MSRP value. Let's look at one more Titan, the Pro 4X. This is $29,995. Now that Pro 4X on CarEdge's website specifically was $62,180 originally. It looks like this Titan is coming in at 48.23%. So far, lowest of the group. And I think a lot of this has to do with probably announcements of the Titan being discontinued, as well as just the styling. But when you look at reliability of the Titans, it's actually pretty good. Here's the standings so far. On to the next. Next up is the 2022 Ram Bighorn 1500, 24,500 on this one with 73,000 miles. And it looks like the total price MSRP was 50,810. This Ram is coming in at 48.21% of its original MSRP. This is the 3.6 liter as well. Now let's look at a Laramie package with the V8. So this should change a little bit. It does have 84,000 miles, 29,184. And the sticker on this Ram, 62,655. So this Laramie is coming in at 46.57% of its original MSRP. So I think the lowest of the bunch so far. Here are your final numbers right here. I just want to be clear on something. This is not a reliability test. The way I did this was I took the lowest price vehicle I could find across the nation, and I really tried to get in that same mileage range and just do a comparison there, because I figured it's going to be really hard to do it regionally. Every region is different, and some vehicles sell for more in different regions than others. And I think the answer lies somewhere in the details. They say while the average new vehicle will be worth more than about 44.6% of its original sticker price after 60 months, these 10 vehicles that we're going to look at below will return an average of almost 58% to their owners. But notice they say original sticker price. I think that is where the discrepancy is going to come into play, where you might see a Toyota that doesn't really sell a lot below their suggested retail price, and other brands you might get $10,000, $15,000 off of the MSRP. And so I don't think they're really factoring that in these resale numbers. So these obviously must be projections because they're 2025 and they have really no data on this. 2025 Tacoma, 64%. The Chevy Corvette, 61%. The 2025 Toyota Tundra, 60%. These are 5-year resale values. If you look at the 2024, 2023, 2022 Tundra, those are all the 3rd-gen Tundra body styles. Look at year over year. The 2024 has lost 17% in 1 year. 2023 lost 19% in 1 year. The 2022 has lost 15% in the last year. And that tends to happen as they get older. They will lose a little bit less annually. But look at the 2021, lost 4.28%. There's a reason, because that's the perceived value of reliability right there coming in on the 2nd gen. They're getting bought up. And after Toyota started having these engine problems, you really saw the value of the older 2nd gen start to shoot through the roof. So I hope this helps you kind of understand how to research these things. This is what I do. I actually don't take on many sponsors. I've talked to CarEdge. I really do believe that, they're paying for a lot of data through APIs. And I believe in what they're doing with trying to provide something for free. And yes, they do have their paid services and they're going to ask for your email. but they do provide some value for research like this when you can plug a VIN in here and at least see maybe what the original sticker was for that car, the specific car you're looking at. It does help. You can see the options. It's just a nice research tool when you're shopping. I hope this helps you out. Thanks for watching. Till next time.